Okay. Well, Kevin, welcome to the Basic 2 Week 11.2. Kevin, almost finished this level, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's good, Kevin. Well, Kevin, so let's start right away, all right?
you're right.
Okay, Kevin, so today we are going to express suggestions related to the past events. Basically, we are going to scold. That's what we are going to do, okay? That's what we are going to do today. To scold, to learn how to scold and how to tell off. That's what we are going to do. Oh, hello, Angie. And Joseph is getting joining too. Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, dear. How you doing, Angie? Welcome. How are you?
Thank you. Fine, and you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. Well, so I was telling Kevin that today we are going to learn how to express suggestions related to the past. That's what we are gonna do, all right? So I need your whole attention today. This is a really simple topic, easier than today's topic, than yesterday's topic, but I need the whole attention, okay? That's all what I need, all right? Well, so let's start with our classical warming up. Okay, let's go ahead, and here we go. Okay, let's start. We're going to start with Angie first. Okay, Angie, you're gonna start here. What is the participle of no, Angie?
Gnome, avec,
Okay.
with N.
Oh, yes, it is. Okay, Kevin, what is the participle of buy?
Boat.
Good, that's great, excellent. Okay, well, now let's go with Lina. Hello, Lina. What is the past participle of drink, Lina?
Hi, teacher. Uh, Drink is drunk.
Okay, this one? Oh, yes,
Yes.
it is, but I didn't have the time. Okay, so Angie, pay, past participle,
Paid.
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 Yeah, that's great. Okay, so Kevin, how about let's check make?
Meet.
Aha, make, that's the past participle. That's great, Kevin. Okay, Lina, let's go ahead with this one. What is the past participle of here?
Mm, Here with the
Application is heard. Okay?
hair. Yes.
Here, Kevin. Oh, Joseph is here. Joseph. Hello, Joseph. Past participle of think. Joseph. What's the past participle of think, Joseph? Oh, no, guys. What is the past participle? Oh,
Throw.
oh,
Told.
thought. Pronunciation is thought. Okay,
Not.
Angie. What is the past participle of win?
Won.
Well, that's great. Good. Okay, let's go with Kevin. Kevin, what's the past participle of give?
Guy. Given.
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 Given, That's great. Good, Kevin. All right, Lina. Past participle of spent.
Spent.
That's great. Spent. All right, Joseph. What's the past participle of lose?
Hello, teacher. Hello.
Hello. Which one? Which one?
Lost.
Last. Great job. Last. Okay, Angie. Angie. Past participle of meet.
Met.
Met. Met. Good. Just a no, Kevin is the one. Right,
Sent.
let's check. Sent.
Sent.
That's good.
Sent.
Yes, Kevin. All right, let's go with Lina. Lina, past participle of find.
Found.
Found.
Did you find? I just mean.
Find and found. All right. Okay,
Found.
Joseph.
Yes.
Have.
Had.
Had. That's great. Okay. All right, Angie. How about this one? Drink.
Drunk.
Drunk. Okay, and the last one obviously is think and thought, right? Okay, so guys, what happened here? These are some past participle verbs. And today we are going to use them to express suggestions related to the past. So we need to know the participles in this level, right? Well, so scolding, what's that, guys? What is scolding? Any idea? What is
No.
No idea, no idea? Well, scolding is like regañar, vaciar, okay? Como regañar, all right? That's scolding. And the synonymous is tell off. So today we are going to learn how to scold. We are going to learn cómo regañar, okay? In English, all right? Okay, well, look at this. Here we have like an example about how to express a regret describing a hypothetical situation, right? We say, hey, you should have studied for the exam. If you have done it, you could have gotten better grades, all right? Look at this. You should have studied for the exam. If you had done it, you could have gotten. All right, how would you translate it, guys? What would be a good translation for it? That sentence. What is a good translation for that sentence?
Mm.
Si tú hubieras estudiado para el examen, tú
Uh-huh.
lo hubieras pasado.
Oh, and this one,
¿No?
you should have studied.
Sí, ahí es como si hubieras estudiado, ¿no?
No,
¿No?
more or less.
Tú deberías haber estudiado para el examen.
Okay, better. Tú debiste haber estudiado.
Ah, debiste, ok.
Ajá. If you had done it, si lo hubieses hecho, you could have gotten better grades. Pudiste haber obtenido
Mejor nota.
mejores notas, right? Okay, good. All right, now pay attention how to do it. Okay, in order to express a regret in a hypothetical situation, we are going to use this expression, right? The should have and shouldn't have, right? With the past participle, right? Okay? For example, Lina, where do you live?
I live in Cali.
In Cali.
Yes.
And Angie, where do you live?
I live in Bogotá.
In Bogota. Joseph, how about you? Where do you live?
I live in Bogota.
Bogota too. And how about you, Kevin?
I live in Bucaramanga.
Okay, okay, in Bogota. Guys who live in Bogota, you are going to imagine that I'm going to visit Parque Tercer Milenio, right? Okay, Joseph lives in Cali, right?
Bogota.
In Bogota. So it's Kevin who lives in Cali.
No, Ana, sí.
Who lives in Cali?
Lina,
No,
Lina,
in Bucaramanga.
Lina.
I
Lina's
live-
Who
Cali.
lives in Cali, right?
Me, teacher.
Okay, what is the most dangerous place in Cali?
Siloé.
Siloé. Okay, I'm going to go to Siloé. I'm going to go to Tercer Milenio. And there is another one. Who lives in Bucaramanga? What is the most dangerous place in Bucaramanga?
Sorry, teachers.
What is the most dangerous place in Bucaramanga?
I don't know.
Come on, there's a maybe there is like a really, really thoughtful and difficult place, right?
No, teacher, I don't know. No sé, la verdad.
No, okay. Okay. Let's imagine that I'm going to go to Siloé and to Parque Tercer Milenio because I want to test my new iPhone 16 Pro Max Terrenator. I went there. I spent like 8 million pesos and I wanted to test the phone, so I went to that place, right? I went to that place and I started taking pictures, like starting like this, right? And someone grabbed my phone. I lost my phone, I lost my dignity, and it was 3 a.m. in the morning. 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay, me van a regañar. Okay, using this. For example, teacher. Teacher, no, teacher. For example, teacher. Oh, yeah. Right, you can say, for example, teacher, you shouldn't, right? And the verb, for example, yeah, teacher, you shouldn't vote an expensive phone, right? Right? Ah, no debiste haber comprado un teléfono tan caro. Okay, Angie. So, you shouldn't or you should? You decide. Teacher,
Eh,
come on. I
¿Cómo sería?
went to a dangerous place at 3 in the morning. I took out my smartphone. So,
Pues, diría como you shouldn't,
ajá.
¿cómo es? No sé, ahí sí, decir como no deberías haber llevado.
You
Pues el
shouldn't taken.
taken, ok.
Ajá.
You shouldn't taken your phone in this place.
Ajá. All right, exactly. That's great. All right. Okay, let's go with Kevin. Kevin, call me. Come on, come
Sí,
on.
sí, teacher.
Call me, regáñame. Using that.
A ver. No es. You should. You shouldn't, sorry.
Ajá.
Eh,
You can do it.
watching this video.
No, but about the example of the phone.
Ah, o con el celular.
Ajá, yes, you are going.
Ah, ok, yo estaba poniendo un ejemplo. You shouldn't. ¿Cómo es sacar? Usar, no,
Used, usar.
ok, you shouldn't you use
Ajá.
your cell phone in the street.
Okay, you're right. For example, you shouldn't. You you shouldn't. But look at this. Now we're going to put something more. All right? That's great. Así es como lo hacemos normalmente, right? Pero le vamos a meter ahora esto. You shouldn't have. You should have. All right?
Ok.
Okay, guys? All right. For example, Lina, call me. No debiste haber.
Mm, ay, Dios.
Ajá,
Mm,
Coco, you can do it.
a ver.
Ajá. You should have or you shouldn't have at the participle. All right, look at the example.
You shouldn't have a record
Ajá.
a video in that dangerous place.
For example, excellent. You shouldn't have recorded a video in that dangerous place. No debiste haber grabado un video en ese lugar tan peligroso, right? Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Joseph, call me.
Okay, you should have been coaches,
Uh-huh.
coaches, cautelosos, ¿sí?
You shouldn't,
Eh,
what?
Coaches. You should have been coaches.
Okay,
¿Cómo
yes,
se dice?
yes. You should have been cautious, right? Como cauteloso, right?
Sí, ¿cómo se pronuncia?
You should have been cautious.
Ah, coaches.
Right, that's
Okay.
great. Lina, Angie, again, scold me. Regáñame más.
Eh, do you, no, perdón. You should have, you shouldn't have traveled at this place in their time.
Okay, for example, the teacher, you shouldn't have gone, no debiste haber ido.
Okay.
You shouldn't have gone to that place at that time. It's too dangerous, right? Okay, good job, Kevin. Scold me. Come on, more.
You shouldn't have done that. It was dangerous, peligroso, dangerous.
Exactly. That's great. Good job. Excellent. Okay, so let's go with Lina. Lina, call me. Come on, Lina, tell me off.
Another one.
Yes, same example. You can do it.
Mm, you shouldn't have mm, you shouldn't have I know.
Uh-huh.
Yes. You shouldn't have um, visit
Visit.
visitor
Uh-huh.
uh, dangerous places alone.
Okay, for example, excellent. And the last one, Joseph, you can do it.
Ay, ya que están todas. Okay. Mm, okay. No. Mm, oh, yeah, okay. Uh, you should you should have mm, you should have been uh,
You can do it.
okay accompanied accompanied. Yeah.
Okay, for example, you should have gone, debiste haber
Ah,
ido, with someone
ah,
else. You should have gone with
le puse
someone
bien.
else.
El
All right?
gone.
That's
Gone.
great, guys.
Okay.
Okay, guys. That's good. Now, you can do also the same with yourself. For example, I should look at the example. I should have done an internship while I was in college. Ah, yo debe haber hecho un intercambio cuando estuve en la universidad. Why shouldn't have taken out a student loan? Ah, yo no debía haber sacado un crédito. Okay? So, the other way to school, guys, the other way to tell off is using the third conditional, right? Ok, nosotros decimos uno, ¿cierto? Con el segundo condicional, ¿verdad? Pero ahora vamos a usar el third conditional. If I had listened to my professors, I would have taken. Les voy a explicar este. This one, it's similar, but a little bit different, okay? Now, well, the second conditional lo vimos ya, ¿cierto? Yes? But now we're going to use it with this one, okay? So, look at this. With the should have and could have, all right? Okay, let's go ahead. So, we use shouldn't have and the past participle to talk about regrets in the past actions, como el debiste haber, el no debiste haber, okay? And also, guys, we had said that we should have, for example, look at this example. Should have when something was right thing to do, but we didn't do it, right? Es como un arrepentimiento. And, for example, we should have brought more food. We are very hungry now. Debimos haber traído más comida. Ahora tenemos mucha hambre. Right? Or they should have known that there are wild animals in the forest, right? Ah, ellos deberían haber sabido que hay animales salvajes en el bosque. Okay, so look at this that they should have and shouldn't have es como deber a, debió right? Okay, now look at this other. Look at this example. Shouldn't have something that was wrong thing to do, but we did it, right? Entonces, por ejemplo, we shouldn't have put our tents there. No debimos haber puesto nuestras carpas ahí, right? Or we shouldn't have camped out, right? Without the necessary equipment, right? Ay, no debimos haber acampado sin el equipo necesario, right? Okay, now, we also use should and shouldn't have to criticize people's actions. For example, you shouldn't have yelled at her. That was very rude. ¿Qué dicen estas, chicos? Come on, help me out.
What is yelling?
Yelled es como gritar. So,
Tú no deberías haberla gritado porque esto es muy grosero.
exactly, eso fue muy grosero. Exactly, that's great. Okay, the could have and couldn't have es muy similar. We just change the should for a could or couldn't, right? For example, to say something that didn't happen was possible or impossible, right? And it's similar. For example, you could have really hurt yourself in that fall. I'm glad you are okay. Tú pudiste haberte herido realmente, ¿cierto? En esa caída. Pero estoy feliz de que estés bien. Pudiste haber o no pudiste haber, right? Okay. For example, here, we couldn't have arrived earlier to the forest. The traffic was terrible. Or, for example, let's check this one. We also, we could have gotten lost when we went hiking. Él se pudo haber perdido cuando estuvimos como caminando en las montañas, right? Haciendo hiking, right? Okay. I need to know if you have questions about this. Tell me, do you have questions? Yes or no?
Teacher, can you repeat the definition of could have? Could have?
Excellent. Okay, let's do it like this. Vamos a hacerlo with an example, right? Okay, how do you say, for example, tú debiste haber ido allá? How do you say that? Tú debiste haber ido allá. Come on, guys.
You should have
Okay.
gone that
Should
yeah.
have ido,
Gone.
gone, de pasado.
Gone
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
there
Gone. Y allá.
there.
There. Ajá. You should have gone there. ¿Y cómo si tú no debiste haber ido allá?
You shouldn't.
You
You shouldn't.
shouldn't
Ajá, what?
have
Have
gone
gone
there.
there. Really good. Okay. How do you say tú pudiste haber ido allá?
You could have
Oh,
gone there.
Ah, you could have, right?
debiste y pudiste.
Gone there. Tú pudiste haber ido allá. Y tú no pudiste haber ido allá.
You couldn't
Ajá, you couldn't.
have gone there.
Ajá, that's great. Excellent. Better? ¿Más claro?
Profe,
Yeah?
¿nos puede poner en español al ladito, por favor? Please.
Okay, I shouldn't, but I will. Okay, I
Please.
shouldn't, but I will. All right. Let me do it like this, right? So here is like tú, haber ido, right? Allá, okay. This one is basically the same, but in negative, right? To know.
¿Se viste?
Uh-huh. This one is similar, but it's like tú
Pudiste.
pudiste. Haber ido, ajá. And this one is really similar, but in negative, right? Okay, guys? Good?
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Yes, it's clear, guys? Let me know. Is the information clear enough for you guys?
Yes.
Yes? What about Joseph, Kevin? Yes, Kevin? Yes, Joseph?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I need to know if you really, okay, done. Okay, now look at this. So we are gonna come here and here. Oh, what did I do? All right, that's great. So guys, now pay attention because here we are going to check Ariana, Ray, and Kira regrets. Okay, well, give me a second. And I'm going to do it in this way. Okay, I think it's this one. Give me a second, guys. Because I have it over here. Okay. Oh, can you see it? Let me know. I don't know if you can see it now. Okay. Okay, go. Right? No se escucha, ¿verdad?
No, teacher.
No.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to keeping that. All right. 67. Okay, give me a second. I'm sorry. Leave it like this. Okay, all right. I'm going to use another one, right? Because I didn't found it. So I'm going to use another one, another alternative, because no sé por qué no se reproduce. Okay, look at this. We are going to go here about these problems, Rooney and Becca. You're going to write down here what the problems are, what the person did, and what should each person have done. And what would you have done in their place? I have to explain this. All right? What would you have done? All right? What would you have done? Like, and I'm going to explain it right away because we have another one, and it's this one. I would have. Ya no should have, couldn't have. No, I would have. It's like yo habría. For example, yo habría ido allá. I would have gone. Y yo no habría ido allá. I wouldn't have gone. Okay? All right? I would have gone.
Perdón,
I wouldn't have gone.
me
Right?
perdí.
Yeah. Tell me.
Me perdí. El would, en este caso, ¿qué sería?
Como el habría.
Habría.
I would have gone. Yo habría ido allá. Right? I
Ok.
wouldn't have gone. Yo no habría. All right?
Si
Have a
cambio el
question.
gone por travel, es como yo no habría viajado. ¿Sí?
Exactly.
Ok.
For example, what would you have done? ¿Qué habrías hecho tú? Right? Okay? In that case. All right? Good? Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's great.
Mm,
Okay? That's good. So, the question is, what would you have done in each situation? ¿Qué habrías hecho tú en cada situación? Okay, here we go.
Page 104. Exercise 10. Listening. Problem solved. Part A. Listen to an advice podcast. Complete the chart.
Good morning and welcome to Problem Solved, a podcast where we find great solutions to your problems. Life is full of predicaments, but there's always a solution. I'm Cole Williams, and today we have Dr. Jones with us. Thanks for being here, Dr. Jones.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Now, let's get started with our first message. It reads, Dear Problem Solved, I'm a senior in high school and am starting to apply to college. My dad really wants me to study law. He's a lawyer and loves it, but I love languages and want to be a language teacher. We got in a huge fight about it. I got really mad and told him he was selfish. Then I slammed the door. Now we're not talking. What should I do? Thanks, Ronnie. Dr. Jones, what advice would you give to Ronnie?
Well, Ronnie, I understand your frustration. You know what you want to do, and you feel you don't have your father's support. But you shouldn't have told him he was selfish, and you definitely shouldn't have slammed the door. He's thinking about your future and wants what's best for you. You need to apologize and tell him that you appreciate his opinion, but that studying languages is your passion. If I were you, I would have said that from the start. But don't worry, your dad will understand and eventually let you decide your career. Be patient with him.
Patience is always excellent advice. Let's go to the next letter from a listener in New York. Her message reads, Dear Problem Solved, I have a problem at work. I've been at my company for 5 years and have always arrived on time and even worked overtime to get the job done right. My boss often congratulates me on my work, and I was sure I would get a promotion or raise soon. But I never said anything to him about wanting those things. Then last week, my boss welcomed a new employee. The company created a new position, and this new guy is taking it. They gave him his own office, and I know he's making more money. Why didn't they ask me? Now I feel unmotivated and unhappy at work. What should I do? Becca.
Becca, thanks for writing in. While there are plenty of things you should do now, let's first look at what you should have done before this new employee arrived. You said your boss always appreciated your work, but maybe you should have been more honest with him about wanting to grow in the company. I would have talked to him and expressed that a long time ago. It's possible he thought that you weren't interested. But don't worry, there are plenty of things you can do now. Why don't you talk to your new coworker, find out about his education and work history? Look at him as a colleague and someone you can learn from, not as competition. He might suggest a course you could take or have some good advice. And then talk to your boss, but be positive. Let him know how much you like working there and how much you'd like to grow more in the company. He might have some good advice, too, and in the end, he will appreciate your honesty and ambition.
I think honesty and patience are 2 good lessons we can learn from today's podcast. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Dr. Jones, for being here with us. And listeners, remember, life is full of predicaments, but there's always a solution. I'm Cole Williams, and thank you for joining us today. Don't miss the next episode of our podcast, Problem Solved, next week.
Okay. All right. So, got it? Or you need a repetition? Tell me. Let me know.
Repetition.
Really? Okay. Okay. But take notes, guys. One. Well, advice that I can give you is taking notes. Try to take notes. Here we go.
Page 104. Exercise 10. Listening. Problem solved. Part A. Listen to an advice podcast. Complete the chart.
Good morning and welcome to Problem Solved, a podcast where we find great solutions to your problems. Life is full of predicaments, but there's always a solution. I'm Cole Williams, and today we have Dr. Jones with us. Thanks for being here, Dr. Jones.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Now, let's get started with our first message. It reads, Dear Problem Solved, I'm a senior in high school and am starting to apply to college. My dad really wants me to study law. He's a lawyer and loves it, but I love languages and want to be a language teacher. We got in a huge fight about it. I got really mad and told him he was selfish. Then I slammed the door. Now we're not talking. What should I do? Thanks, Ronnie. Dr. Jones, what advice would you give to Ronnie?
Well, Ronnie, I understand your frustration. You know what you want to do, and you feel you don't have your father's support. But you shouldn't have told him he was selfish, and you definitely shouldn't have slammed the door. He's thinking about your future and wants what's best for you. You need to apologize and tell him that you appreciate his opinion, but that studying languages is your passion. If I were you, I would have said that from the start. But don't worry, your dad will understand and eventually let you decide your career. Be patient with him.
Patience is always excellent advice. Let's go to the next letter from a listener in New York. Her message reads, Dear Problem Solved, I have a problem at work. I've been at my company for 5 years and have always arrived on time and even worked overtime to get the job done right. My boss often congratulates me on my work, and I was sure I would get a promotion or raise soon. But I never said anything to him about wanting those things. Then last week, my boss welcomed a new employee. The company created a new position, and this new guy is taking it. They gave him his own office, and I know he's making more money. Why didn't they ask me? Now I feel unmotivated and unhappy at work. What should I do? Becca.
Becca, thanks for writing in. While there are plenty of things you should do now, let's first look at what you should have done before this new employee arrived. You said your boss always appreciated your work, but maybe you should have been more honest with him about wanting to grow in the company. I would have talked to him and expressed that a long time ago. It's possible he thought that you weren't interested. But don't worry, there are plenty of things you can do now. Why don't you talk to your new coworker? Find out about his education and work history. Look at him as a colleague and someone you can learn from, not as competition. He might suggest a course you could take or have some good advice. And then talk to your boss, but be positive. Let him know how much you like working there and how much you'd like to grow more in the company. He might have some good advice, too, and in the end, he will appreciate your honesty and ambition.
I think honesty and patience are 2 good lessons we can learn from today's podcast. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Dr. Jones, for being here with us. And listeners, remember, life is full of predicaments, but there's always a solution. I'm Cole Williams, and thank you for joining us today. Don't miss
Teacher, I don't hear.
Ah, okay. Me. I see. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I thought that you hadn't listened anything about the listening. Okay, so here we have it. It's something about predicaments, right? So, guys, I hear you. I want to hear you. What you got? What you got? Okay, what is Ronnie's problem, guys? What is his problem with Ronnie? Come on.
Padre.
Uh-huh. Yes, come on, tell me. Hello? No one! Come on. Okay, what is Becca problem? Come on.
Honestly, I didn't understand.
Nothing, guys. Nothing.
Something about growth
Uh-huh.
in the company.
Yes. What else? You have to
Um,
start taking like short ideas to get the main idea. Okay, tell me.
what else? Es que no entendí bien cuál era el problema, pero sí que iban a hacer.
Okay, tell me, what are they gonna do?
Well, she recommended uh, um, be honest
Mhm.
and say to the boss
Okay.
how much he likes work in the company
Ajá.
because he want to, she or he want to grow up in the company.
Excellent, you got it. Okay, tell me more information. Come on, Angie. What other information did you listen to?
For Ronnie, it had a problem with the father,
Ajá,
and um, ahí olvidé cómo se dice una puerta.
ajá.
Eh, teacher, it is a teacher de art of language. Um, Dr. Jones, it's a with I needed no, he needed father support and need apologies.
Yeah.
Uh, Patience, be patient.
Ajá, excellent. You got it. Okay, you got it. I know it's quite difficult sometimes, but it's not impossible, okay? All right. Okay, we're not going to do this one. We're going to practice right away, right? Okay? So guys, ¿qué es I should have and I shouldn't have? What is that? Should have and shouldn't have. Come on, what's that?
Deberías
Debiste
haber,
haber.
o no, no debiste haber.
Exactly. Could have and couldn't have.
Podría, ya, sí,
Pudiste haber,
podría, sí, poder, pudiste, o no
¿ah?
pudiste.
No pudiste haber, right? Okay, I would have and I wouldn't have.
Podría, ese sí es, podría, es el día en el final. Entonces,
Habría,
Habría y no habría,
y
right?
no habría.
Okay, excellent. Okay, because now we are going to practice about that, all right? Okay, give me a second here. We're going to use about that. They should have. Oh, give me a second. Should have. Shouldn't have. Right? Could have. And couldn't have, all right? Wait, give me a second. Here we go. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, guys. Lina, number.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2, we're going to try to do it fast, okay? So,
Okay.
the idea that you tell me.
If I drunk so much, I okay. If I drink so much coffee, I
Uh-huh.
catch with AD that mouse.
More or less. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Acá, remember that the conditional is also useful for that. If I had, if I hadn't, ¿ok? Esto lo vamos a ver en la próxima clase. Que si yo hubiese, if I had, si yo no hubiera, if I hadn't, ¿ok? You got it, right? ¿Ok? Pero nosotros con el should have, couldn't have, would have, normally. All right? Ok, Angie,
10,
10. Describe her regret using could have, should have, might have, would have, you decide. But I need a full sentence about a regret.
What is might have?
Might have, pudo haber. Es como una forma más formal de pudo haber, right? But you can use should have, could have.
She might have ball and bank.
Okay,
Attack.
all right. For example, she could have robbed a bank, but it's a regret. Es algo que ella se arrepiente. Entonces, ¿cómo se podría ella arrepentir usando una oración? Usando esto. ¿Recuerda el de?
I shouldn't have ball
Ajá.
the bank.
For example, you got it. Excellent. Okay, that's a really good use. I shouldn't have, you should have. Okay, that's okay. Right. Okay, Joseph, number.
Number 8.
Number 8. Okay. Oh, you swap points with Lina, Angie, or Kevin.
Okay. Kevin.
¿With which one? ¿With Kevin?
Kevin.
Pero Kevin no tiene punto. Lo cambias por 0. All right. Okay, Kevin.
Humildad.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay. This hotel is terrible. I'm not enjoying our holiday at all. ¿Listos? Vas a expresar un regret. Algo de lo que te arrepientes fue en ese hotel, ¿ok?
Okay. Um, eh,
Can use I should have, I shouldn't
sí,
have.
con should.
Ajá.
Entonces, I shouldn't have. ¿Cómo se dice confiar, teacher?
How do you say what?
Confiar,
Trust.
trust.
Ajá.
Entonces, I
But-
shouldn't have trust.
Trusted. I shouldn't have
Trust
trusted.
in the hotel when in this hotel.
Okay, for example, I shouldn't have trusted in this hotel. Excellent. I shouldn't have, I should have. Okay, it's okay. All right, Lina, go ahead.
5.
5. Okay, Lina, you can do it better. If Susan had stopped talking,
Si Susan para de hablar. We
remember the option. Should have.
we couldn't to
Okay.
hear the movie.
We couldn't.
Yes.
Okay, let's check. Okay, we have some options.
Have been able. I think we couldn't have been able to hear the movie.
Okay. No. You have another option.
Shouldn't have been able.
No. You have other option.
Wouldn't have been able.
No. Okay.
I know, teacher.
En este caso sí, o sea, es muy parecido al could have, ¿cierto? Como pudimos haber visto en la película. Pero el might, chicos, acá hace referencia más a una baja probabilidad de. ¿Ok? Este lo vamos a ver después. No se preocupen. Okay, all right.
No, 4.
7.
Okay, completed. What would be the best option?
If the service had been better,
Okay, which one?
I could have thought.
Oh, almost.
Should have.
Okay.
Might have.
Mice.
Might have thought.
Okay. Yeah. Difficult, right?
More or less.
More or less, right? A little bit difficult, but not impossible. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Here we go. Okay. Joseph.
Okay, number 17.
Which one? Number
17.
what?
17.
Number 17.
Yeah,
Okay.
corregir el error. Okay.
Man, I should have went home. What is the mistake?
Went, gone. Is it gone?
Okay.
Gone.
Gone. All right.
Yeah?
Excellent. Yes. You participate. All right. Good job. All right. Okay, Kevin.
Sorry. The number 20.
Number 20. Okay. The plane
Oh.
was delayed by 4 hours. The passengers.
Okay, the planes. The passenger for the passengers could have been furious.
Oh, almost.
Oh. Um.
Come on, come on.
Entonces, will be furious. Would.
Okay.
No. Oh my God. Los pasajeros. Que el vuelo se retrasó 4 horas.
Come
Los
on.
pasajeros están furiosos. Must have been.
En este caso te voy a ayudar. Ok.
Ay, no mira que
¿Es
can have.
can have o must have, guys?
Must have.
Must have
Exactly.
been.
Este
Ok,
must,
sí.
recuerden que es un modal que hace referencia a como a la obligación, ¿ok? Como el de.
Ok.
Entonces acá es un guiñito al debieron estar muy furiosos. Okay, don't worry, guys. I know it's difficult. I know this topic is difficult, but that's why we require a lot of practice, okay? But a lot of practice, all right? Okay, guys. So try to practice as much as you can, okay? This topic requires but a lot of practice, as you can see, okay? Well, look at this. We're going to stop there and we're going to list. You are going to help me out to give some advices here. She didn't pass her exam because she was in a party last night. What should she have done and what would you have done? right? So I'm going to give you 1 minute to think about it. Les voy a dar un minuto para que piensen en la respuesta. She didn't pass her exam because she was in a party last night. What should she have done and what would you have done? ¿Qué debió haber hecho ella y qué habrías hecho tú? 1 minute. Think about.
Teacher, what?
So, 1 minute. 1 minute to think about the answer. Okay. All right, no more time. I'm going to start with Kevin. Kevin, this lady didn't pass her exam. What should she have done? Because she was in a party, she didn't study. And what would you have done, Kevin?
Okay. She should have studied for the exam.
Excellent, yes. And what would you have done?
I mean, I would have studied for the exam
Uh-huh.
and gone to the party.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, all right. That's good. Excellent. Okay. Angie, what about you?
She should have s- slept more time, and
Yes.
I I would have gone to a party, and I could have studied more.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, that's great. Excellent. Okay. That's good. Okay. How about you, Lina?
She should have
Uh-huh.
gone sleep
Uh-huh.
earlier and uh, wake up to study a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And I, I see. If I were she,
Uh-huh.
I, I won't go to the party.
Okay, you're right. That's good. I wouldn't have gone to the party. I
Ay,
wouldn't.
está lloviendo.
I would have gone to the party. Okay, the last one, Joseph. Go ahead, Joseph.
Okay. Okay. She will have est- stood well, and I would I will have remained in my house to
Okay.
spend spend a lot and practice. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. I would have remained in my house studying. Excellent. That's great. Okay, guys, good job. You have done a great job. Difficult, right? A little bit difficult, but not impossible. All right? Not impossible. Okay? Guys, thank you so much for coming. Remember to do the exercises, okay? Remember to do your grammar exercises. All right? Okay, guys?
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, guys, let me know before the week finishes to grade you guys, to grade you at the next level. We see each other again, all right? Okay, guys, have a beautiful night. Hope to see you soon. And thank you so much for coming. Bye.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye,
Thanks.
teacher.
See you.
Thanks.